Hello and welcome to Alton Towers. This is my second visit of the season and I've made my money's worth for Merlin annual pass service, a gold pass, and I'm happy days. So I'm going to do this at some point today. It's 9:15, so they let guests through from 9. So it is happy days today, and yeah, Oblivion. I don't know what it is about it. I think there's something about this element that I really like. We had it to ourselves yesterday with Sean Evans from Let's Do Some Thrills, and today I'm here once again before going back home tonight. And just look how deep this pit is behind me. I'm just going to show you what there is, really. There's nothing much to see apart from a big hole, really. And that is the pit where it takes you right down. Here we are. Gates are about to open out. So the Smiler's got its gates open before Oblivion, and I'll do Oblivion after. Here we go. Let's do this. First ride of the day, front right, happy days. Oblivion, here we come. This is it. Let's do it. I'm loving life already. Up here today, it's very cold but beautiful day. Yesterday it was absolutely lovely day but snowing, grey clouds, circulation. But today it looks like the snow could go away for a little while. So I'm here till 3 because I'm travelling home, but it's good to be back now. But also go back to Reading and go back to Full Park very soon. But let's do Oblivion. Another good ride. It's all going well. Done Spider Oblivion now. Now I'm gonna do Nemesis at the other side of the park. Tired of doing some walking and doing some fitness sessions. Let's get over there because it's very good over there. And Nemesis is just opened as I walked here. Yes, the most important thing about this season, all this, apart from the chain lift, brake runs and the station will remain. All this will be retracked next year. So make sure you get to Alton Towers as you can this year to make the most of it, because it's going to be big changes next year. So there will be a retrack which will extend the life of Nemesis. Oh yes. I'm quite interested to see what it's going to sound like because it will be different with sounding. So yeah, good times will return. So it will just be the next season when it's closed. So let's do it. Oh yes. I can't imagine what it would be like without this track next year. So here we are, about to do it now. See you in a minute. So, I'm filming this area at the moment because you've got to realise that famous war sound may be very different next year. And of course, all these tracks behind me now, like I said earlier, apart from the station, the brake run's actually coming towards the station and the lift hill will remain the same. But all this steel tentacle monster track will be all removed and replace a stronger sand addition, which will be a lot of foundation replacement and of course stronger steel to last extended generation time for many others like myself and you lot are watching as well. If you've never been here, you've got to do it this year because honestly this is one of the most iconic rides and top 10 roller coasters in the world, and personally it is good here. I might do this later, but I've done a few rides on that to make sure I remember that experience before it gets closed into the season to get a retrack. You can also buy John Wardley's book online now. The links are in the description to check it out if you want to know where the industry all began with theme parks for John Wardley, because he did special effects films for James Bond and did some theatre stuff in Windsor, and it's very interesting stuff. I would definitely highly recommend to get his book because it's very, very interesting, and this is where the entertainment industry of theme parks really came to life in Britain thanks to him. And now it's just getting better every time they introduce a new ride. It just gets bigger, interesting and more exciting. This is brand new, ladies and gentlemen. When I came here yesterday, I didn't realise you could buy a pack of pyjamas from here. They only cost £35. Plus, if you're a Merlin Pass discount, that's actually designed beautifully. Don't mind actually, the quality's wonderful. Yeah, it's nice though. I just gotta be honest, it is a good ride. The theme smelled, it's so immersive. Full park, I've got to do something really immersive for this new Project Exodus if it all goes planned. But whatever the theme is, time will tell. But they've got to do something really extraordinary like Wicker Man here. But who knows? That was a good ride on Wicker Man though. I don't know what to do now, we're just going to see what the day is going to take. Don't mind if I do. straight on oblivion. Literally, I was about to show my pass and I went, no, just go on, happy days. Another good ride. It's not as bad as yesterday, to be honest. A lot of people around still, but not as busy as yesterday, personally. But it's about 30 to 35 minute queues for some of the rides today. Some of them may be up to 40, but overall, I'm on a good day. I'll tell you something, it's really cold up here though. Lovely day though, I can't complain. Here we are again for the final time for today before I go home, and it's time to do it once again. And that will do for another time. But now I've got to stay towards the front now for the next 2 hours to enjoy myself before I go back to Reading tonight. Let's go elsewhere. What a ride that was. Now I'm going to show you one of my favourite bits about Wicker Man and probably the best queue lines in the theme park ever. And I would say this is my favourite queue at Alton Towers for a queue line, and probably the best queue line throughout the day as well. And that's Wicker Man. That was really good. I always enjoy Wicker Man. It's just nice theming, nice immersive experience. But that will be that one for another time. But now I'm just going to chill out for a little bit.
Ready?
Wow, and that's the shop for you. I just want to give you an idea what they're doing there. And now I'm going to go back to X Sector once more for today to enjoy my thrills there, and I'll see you when I finish my day there. Here we go for the last time for today. And it's snowing again, thankfully towards the end of my day. It's just been a good afternoon, much better day personally. All of a sudden snow just takes over now. So yeah, I've got another hour anyway, so it's not too far now till I'll be heading back tonight. What a week it's been, but this has really made a difference. Good to be back, like I always say, it's always good to be back. And that's the end today. Going back to Reading now, and nice to see Jag, Archie, Isaac and Sean Evans yesterday. But it's time for me now to go back to the south. We'll be at Full Park, and I'll see you all very soon. I've done all the Merlin parks I've done for this year, but you know, I will return very soon. Be sure to subscribe to see more content, because I will be very soon be back to make sure to get a few more rides on Nemesis before it shuts for this season in the way it's going to get a recheck next year. But this is why I'm going to be here, just to make sure I go on a few rides, to go on Nemesis once more. I'm absolutely speechless now. It's been a good couple of days. See you soon. Thank you very much.